Live from Studio 8 in Liberty Plaza, this is the Channel 8 Action News at 5. With Microsoft Ron and Jen Eric News Reporter.
Good evening. I'm Generic News Reporter.
And I'm Microsoft Ron. Here's what's happening tonight, Plymouth. Authorities say 12 patients escaped from a calculus correctional facility in Plymouth Tuesday evening. Police request that if you see men in white lab coats with shirts with the equation equals MC squared on them should call police at once.
Our other big story is the weather tonight, so we send it over to Microsoft Mary and the Channel 8 weather team with more on some strong storms possible for tonight. Mary?
Yes, Jen Eric, we have a line of storms form back off to our west near Albany and the mid-Hudson Valley of New York right now, and a severe thunderstorm watch is in effect for two of our counties right now. If you live in Worcester or Talent counties, be ready for damaging winds and large hail, even if there is no storms in your area yet. These storms will reach the Plymouth and Brockton areas by 8 or 9 p.m. and they should be less strong by then, so I'm less concerned about this area compared to Worcester, Talent and Middlesex counties as well as Rhode Island. But despite the storms, it should be a decent night for sleeping tonight with lows in the 50s and a beauty tomorrow with highs in the upper 70s inland. Back to you, Jen Eric.
The National Weather Service in Albany has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Berkshire County in western Massachusetts, southeastern Washington County in east-central New York, northeastern Rensselaer County in east-central New York, southern Bennington County in southern Vermont, southwestern Windham County in southern Vermont, until 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Grafton, or 10 miles east of Troy, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will be near Berlin around 5:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Pownell around 5:25 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Williamstown around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. North Adams and Stamford around 5:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Florida around 5:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Monroe and Ryadsboro around 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this severe thunderstorm include Hairpin Turn, Center White Creek, Hoosick Junction, Paper Mill Village, Sodom, Greylock, Petersburg Junction, Ryadsboro Falls, Johnsonville and South Shaftesbury. Precautionary/preparedness actions. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Please report hail size, damaging winds and reports of trees down to the National Weather Service by email at owl.stormreport@noaa.gov, on Facebook at facebook.com/newsalbany or Twitter at NWSALBANY.
Our newscast continues now with an updated look at the sports world. We go over to Microsoft Shempkind with more.
Thank you, Ron. Tomorrow night marks Game 1 of the NBA Finals in a third straight matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. This matchup may be good for ratings, but is it good for fans' draw? I know it doesn't work around here, since the Cavs eliminated the Celtics in order to get here. Also, the Red Sox close out their series with the Chicago White Sox tonight. First pitch is at 8:10. You can watch over on NESN or on the Red Sox mobile app. Back to you guys in the studio. I'm Microsoft Shempkind for Channel 8 Action News.
Thank you for that riveting sports report, champ. You know, I think that tonight is the night the Sox finally get first place back from those blasted Yankees.
Well, I certainly hope so, Eric. You know how New York fans are. LOL. Tonight comes breaking footage as a man who calls himself Canadian Bacon allegedly holds up a Tim Hortons cafe in Woonsocket, Rogaslaw. Authorities found the man allegedly fleeing the crime scene with a large bag filled with, take a guess, Canadian bacon. Ha 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 ha, what a lovely story, Eric.
Oh, yes. Quite lovely, if I don't say so myself. You know, if I wasn't vegan, I'd be robbing stores for their bacon, too. Ha 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 ha. 2 Plymouth men were arrested following a simple assault incident on Savory's Lane last night. The men were found beating and taunting another man who appeared to be in his mid-20s. We go live to Microsoft Anna with more.
I'm live, on scene here, on Savory's Lane, and it's very intense here right now. I swear I saw a leaf fall off of a tree a minute ago. It then blew across the road. Very serious situation here, guys. There's also some blood from the incident still on the street corner here. Back to you. I'm Microsoft Anna for Channel 8 Action News. God help me.
Okay then, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more on Channel 8 Action News at 5.
That's too much bacon. Said no one ever. Baconalia is back. Now with even more bacon. Come celebrate our bacon obsession with all new menu items like the bacon avocado omelet. Only at Denny's.
Annoying robocalls? Call Verizon today and we can help you get taken off of telemarketers lists. Be sure to call area code 781-581-6070. That number again is 781. Don't actually call this number, it's probably some old dude's house phone. Call today.
Tired of having to reach into your pocket and look down at your phone? Tired of having a flimsy piece of plastic sit in your pocket and bend? Microsoft Billy Mays here with the iPhone. Here's how it works. Step 1. Take the eyedropper and use exactly 2 drops of the fluid in your least favorite eye. Step 2. Let the fluid render that eye useless. Step 3. Blink 3 times to activate. Step 4. You've got an iPhone. It's guaranteed to work a whopping -5% all the time. That's right. -5%. Now let's hear some reviews from satisfied customers.
This is the worst investment I ever made. It destroyed my left eye and it doesn't even work right.
This product is terrible. It destroyed my ability to ask people's thoughts and my ability to brainwash in their eye, please. Pursue Microsoft Billy Mays.
This product burnt out my left eye and now it got infected with a virus. I'd rather use Windows Vista than this awful product. Bacon needs more bacon, wrap everything in bacon. iPhone destroyed my eye, now bacon can't see his bacon here, no. Bacon, Microsoft Billy Mays is anti-bacon. Bacon.
Order right now.
To order, call 1-800 this is the worst product of all time right now. That number again is 1-800 this is the worst product of all time. Order now. The most accurate local forecast, all the time. Presenting new Chief Meteorologist, Microsoft Mary, only on the Channel 8 Action News. Southeastern Mass's leading news program.
A standoff between local authorities and a man barricaded inside his apartment took place at the Algonquin Apartments last night. The man was considered armed and extremely dangerous, but the threat ended after police entered the apartment to find a lifeless body inside. The man was 24-year-old Jose Curvo. He was believed to have been shot by a local gang leader. 28-year-old Captain Morgan. We'll have more on this Red All Over story at 11.
At this time, we'll be throwing back over to Microsoft Mary for an update on those severe storms. Mary?
At this point, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Franklin, Hampshire, Hampden and Worcester counties until 7:30 p.m. for that line of severe storms that is moving across the region. These storms will be moving into Worcester in about 15 to 20 minutes, so be ready for large hail and damaging winds. Possibly even a small tornado. It will be a bit until they arrive in Brockton and Plymouth, so stick with Channel 8 Action News for more. Back to you.
Well, I think that will do it for this edition of Action News at 5. I'm Microsoft Ron.
And I'm Eric News Reporter. Good night, Plymouth. We'll see you at 7. The national news on the Austin Network TV starts in a minute.